Okay, previously we've created an enrollments table, and now we want to let our users actually subscribe, actually enroll to a course. So instead of just showing the price, we're going to have a button so that the user can press the button and enroll to the course. And if the price of the course is more than zero, pay for the course. Now, there's quite a lot of logic behind it and a lot of validation. For example, the person who has created the course shouldn't be able to enroll to his own course. Otherwise, he should better have a button to view the analytics of the course. Now, a person who has already bought the course shouldn't have the button to buy the course also. He should have a button to continue learning. And the person who is not logged in, for people who are not logged in, they are going to have a button to like show price. So let's get working. First, we are going to our user.rb. Okay, and here we are going to add a method to create a subscription. So it's going to look something like this: buy course, and we're going to call the current course. We don't have this yet. We're going to make it work, and we're going to write a method. So self.subscriptions enrollments dot create, and we're going to grab the current course and the price, the course.price. No, the price is going to be the course.price. Okay, so whenever we press this button, we'll have an enrollment created with the current course and the price of the course for this current user. Now we are going to course RB, and here we are going to run to write another method. So we're going to see to it that to check if the user has already bought the course. So it's going to be something like def bought, and we're going to call the current user. And inside we are going to search for subscriptions where the user ID is the current user ID. So enrollments, I always mistake enrollments and subscriptions, where user ID equals the user dot ID. So this is the user that we pass here, the current user, and the course ID equals the current course ID. Okay, and we are going to check if this is empty. So if there are no users that have an enrollment with the current course ID, if the current user doesn't have enrollment with the current course ID, then the user didn't buy this course. Okay, next we are going to our enrollments controller. Okay, and here we are going to work on our new and create actions. So we're not going to change anything in new, but we are totally going to rewrite our create action. So we are not going to use the enrollment params at all, because we're going to pass the current user and going to pass the course that we've pre-selected. So we delete all this code, and it's going to be something like, if the price of a course is more than 0, then so for now we are not going to include the payment functionality yet. So we are going to get something like an alert. We're going to write an alert that you can not access paid courses yet. Okay, and we're going to redirect the user to the new subscription path. So just back. New course enrollments path. for this current course. Now we also need to pass a current course. We'll remember it for later. We're going to edit so and here we are going to have an else statement. So if the price is more than 0, we are going to just redirect back to the new enrollment path for this current course, and we're going to get this alert. Otherwise, we're going to actually let the current user buy the course. So we're going to have this subscription, enrollment, the current enrollment, and current user. We're calling the buy course method, the one that we created right here. And the course is going to be the current course. Okay, and in this case, we have success. So let's redirect to the course. And we're going to give the user a notice that he has successfully bought the course. Okay, now we need to pass the course. So we're going to create a new before action, set course. And we're going to do it only for the new and for the create actions. Okay. And we're going to add a set course in our private methods. So we're going to write def set course and the current course is course friendly find params, and we're going to search by the course ID params. Okay, must be fine. Now we need to add this path to our roots. So new course enrollments path. So we're going to our roots. And here we're going to, so we have resource enrollments. We're going to add a copy of it under our courses. And it's going to be only for new and create actions. Okay. Okay, now we are going to work on the buttons. So we're going to actually add a button on this place. And there's a lot of logic behind it, as you remember. So we are looking at our course, and here we have our number to currency. Instead of the number to currency, we're going to add a button. And we're going to, instead of having all the logic in our views, we're going to move it to our courses helper. So we're going to have a button. Let's name it, for example, enrollment button. And we're going to call the current course. Okay. And let's go to our helpers. So we have our courses helper. Okay. And here we're going to write some code. So first we're going to define our button. So define enrollment button with the current course. Okay, and so first of all, if we have a current user, then they're going to have the logic to buy a course. Otherwise, they're going to have a button to check the price. So we're going to have if current user logic to buy. Otherwise, now let's have an end here. Otherwise, there will be a link to check the price. So link to check price, and the path is going to be to actually buy the course. So new course enrollment path. Actually, it shouldn't be new course enrollments. This must be a mistake. We must also have this mistake here. So it's new course enrollment path. Okay. And we can see it also in our routes. So the new thing that we wrote is correct. So going back to our courses helper, we're going to go to new course enrollment path for the current course. And we're going to make it as a nice button. So we're going to give it a button class, button, button medium, button success. Okay, now back to the logic to actually buy a course. So first we're going to check if the, no, let's first check, let's refresh here and see now. If we are not logged, we are logged in and we have no button here because we have empty logic to buy here. Let's log out. And you see that we have a button to check the price. Okay, so this part works. Let's keep going. Now, if we have a current user, we're going to first check if the current user is the one who created the course. So if course.user is the current user, we're going to have a link to, let's say, you are the one who created this course, you can see the analytics. Link to, and it's going to direct us for now to the course path. Okay, let's see if it works. So we're going to the courses. We're logged in as a user who didn't create a course. Let's create a course now. So course 3, let's name it like this. Okay. And you see that we have this button, you created the course, view analytics. Now let's see a course that somebody else created. So you see there is no button because we don't have the logic for that. Now let's keep thinking. So if the user who is currently logged in already has an enrollment to the course, we're going to tell him that you've already enrolled to this course and you can keep learning. So let's write something like else if course enrollments where user is the current user. Any. So we are checking if there are any enrollments with the current course and current user. And we are going to have a link to you have already bought the course, keep learning. Now, we won't see anything here because we've totally changed the logic of creating enrollments. So let's finish our work and we'll see the results later. Now let's keep thinking. So either the user has already subscribed to the course, or the user is the one who created the course, or the user can actually buy the course, so subscribe to the course. So we're going to have two different options. So if the course is free, we are not going to go through any payment gateways. But if the course is not free, then we're going to go through some kind of payment gateway. So let's check if the course price is more than 0. So else if, so if the price of the course is more than 0, we're going to have a link to enroll to the course. So there's going to, and we're going to show the price of the course, finally. Course.price. And now we are removing this text. And we're going to go to the new course enrollment path. Actually, for people who are not logged in, if they log in, they're going to be redirected to the course path. Okay, so there'll be a button with the price, and the link will lead to create the enrollment. And we'll add a beautiful button. So a success button. Okay, let's see if it works. So we are logged in as the X user and we did not enroll to either of these courses, so we have a button to enroll to them. Okay, the link works. Now let's see. The course price can also be 0. So it's just going to be else. So else we're going to also lead to this same page. So link to new course enrollment path, and we are going to not show the price, but we are going to show the free word. So let's create a free course. Okay, price 0. Actually, the price of the course that we created before is also 0. And let's log in as another user. Okay, we see the courses and we see the free course. And when we press the button, we go to the page of new enrollment. So this part of the code works. Now we've created our helper. And now we are going to work on this page that a user sees when he presses the enroll to course or buy course button. So we're going to change the view. Let's go to enrollments view. And what shall we do here? So we are not going to render this form. We don't need it. And never again are we going to search for a course, search for a user. It's going to be already pre-selected because we already have the current user and we have the current course here. And we can even show it. So let's go here and let's say we will add the current course. So link to course title and course path. So you see that we can see the current course and we know the current user. So just having one button to actually create the subscription would be sufficient. Now let's go back to our enrollments controller and we are going to remove the course and user ID from whitelist parameters. We're not going to use them anymore. And from the form, we're not going to need them here either. Okay, better. And now we are not going to show this lock sign to our users. We're going to show a gradation cap. Okay. And it will be something like buy course. So buy course and name of the course. Actually, let's make the design look like this. So we are going to have, we are going to leave the lock. And we're going to have the buy course button. Okay. And here we're just going to have the name of the course. So we have the course, and this action leads us to buy the course. And in the card body, we are not going to render the form. We are going to need the form only for our edit action. So let's remove it. And instead, we're going to add something like this. So we are going to write a form tag for course course enrollment path. So we're going to go to our, basically it's leading us to our create action and the logic that we created earlier. So course enrollment path, and we are calling the current course, and it should have a do and a submit tag. Let's see how it looks. Okay, so now we have a buy now button. Instead, we are going to have something with the price. So let's say pay, and here we'll have the course price. Okay, let's see how it looks. And we'll add it to look as a nice button. So class button, button large, button success. Okay, so we have a large button to buy the course. Let's try pressing it. Okay, we get an error. Private method buy course. So we are going back to our user, and here we see that I put buy course as a private method. We shouldn't have it as a private method. We're going to put it right here. Okay, maybe we put this. No, it's not. The bought course isn't a private method. Okay, let's try this once again. We're going back, refreshing. So buy, and it says that you are enrolled. Let's see our enrollments. Wow, we managed to create an enrollment. So we press the button and we are enrolled. Now let's try once again. We are logged in as admin. We want to sign up to this course. We press the button. So the course is for free, pay 0, boom, you are enrolled. Now going back to this form, I see the back button leads us to enrollments. We don't want that. It's going to lead us to our current course. Okay, this was a really tough lesson, but we managed to create a button with all the logic to create enrollments. Thank you.